Hello students. Today we are going to discuss about class 8 science chapter number 1 crop production and management, second part. So in the previous part I have informed you about all these things, but I just want to make you a review. First of all, I just want to tell you about the history of agriculture. See, this is not a history subject, but we must know about the history of each and everything. Whenever we are going to study about anything, we must have a knowledge of history. First of all, the history of agriculture. Food is the main source of energy. All of us know, for living things, plants make their own food, where the animals depend directly or indirectly on plants for food. Now, in the ancient human beings who hunted animals and gathered plant products for their food, we must have noticed that discarded seeds grow into plants. This resulted in human beings, especially living beings, from one place for growing the plants for food and agriculture. This was the way by which the human being has developed. I'm talking about the Neolithic period around 12,000 years ago, the leading to the advancement of human civilization. Means as the human being started growing. Now first of all, we must know what is agriculture. First of all, what is agriculture? Agriculture is that branch of science in which farming that is related to the growing of crops for food and rearing animals for milk, meat, wool and so on. Means agriculture is the science of farming that is related to growing crops for food and rearing animals for milk, meat, wool and so on. Around 60% of India or Indians are involved in farming or involved in agriculture or farming related activities. The tools and machine which are used for farming practices are called agricultural implements. Implements means agricultural tools which are used for farming. Now the second topic is horticulture. Have you heard this word anytime? What is horticulture? Horticulture is the branch of science or branch of agriculture that deals with the cultivation of fruits, vegetables, flowers and ornamental plants. Horticulture means, see, agriculture, the brother of agriculture, only understand that what I want to say you is, means agriculture means growing of crops, but here growing of fruits, growing of vegetables. Only rice and wheat is not enough for food. We require some fruits also, we require some vegetables also, and the person which especially produce this vegetable and the study of these vegetables and fruit production is called horticulture, and the study of these productions of crops is called agriculture. Now in this horticulture, fruits also come, vegetables also come, flowers also come, which are specially used for garlands, and you may have seen the women are also putting garlands on their back. So definitely these all the things comes in the horticulture. Now types of crops. Since we have only, I had informed you about the agriculture. Agriculture is the science of farming. Farming means everything it comes. But horticulture, I have told you about the vegetables and fruits and flowers. Now, but there are different types of crops, right? So crops can be classified on the basis of reasons. Reasons means where they are growing, where they are cultivating. So I have written here the three types of crops: food crops, plantation crops and cash crops. Have you ever heard these names? That what are food crops, what are plantation crops and what are cash crops? The food crops means crops that are grown for food. Food means, can you tell me the examples like grains, vegetable? So these type of crops are called food crops. And crops that are grown on large estate of land like coffee, tea, coconut. So that type of crops are called plantation crops. And Cash crops. Have you heard this name, cash crops? Cash crops means oil seeds. Oil seeds like nuts, sugarcane, mustard. These are means oil seeds, nuts, sugarcane, and other plantation crops are also coming in this cash crops. So these crops are specially grown for profits, and these crops especially give you more and more cash. That's why it's called cash crops. So we have seen food crops, we have seen plantation crops, and we have seen cash. This was by which they grow for cultivation. Second is kharif crops and rabi crops. What is kharif crops and rabi crops? Kharif crops are sown during June, July at the beginning of monsoon season and harvested at the end of monsoon. Can you tell me which season ends at monsoon? September or October? At that month you will see the monsoon is going to be end. And can you tell me which type of this kharif crops give means? Can you tell me the name of some kharif crops? Yesterday also I had asked you paddy or rice, you can say, which requires more and more water for growing. Maize, soya bean, cotton, and many more examples are of kharif crops. Kharif crops means these are specially grown during the summer season. Summer season means I have already informed you, starting according to June, July, months, you can say it's a rainy season, not summer season, rainy season. It grows due to rainy season. In the rainy season, we see farmers, they are putting that paddy plant and growing maximum paddy, which gives us rice. But what about the rabi crops? These rabi crops grown during winter season. One rainy season and one winter season. Winter season means cold season where they require a less amount of water. Less amount of water means which is grown during October, November to March, April. Means pure winter season. Winter starts from October, November and ends at March or April. So definitely these plants grow during the winter season, and the examples of these plants are wheat, gram, mustards, and many more are the examples of rabi crops. These are being harvested at the month of March and April, and these are being grown at the month of November, December. Okay. Now after that, some of the plants are based on the time they take to grow. Annuals, biennials, and perennial. Annual means all of you know once in a year. Biennial means two, and perennials means which are living for many years, thousands, 100, 200, just like that. What is annual plants? A crop complete their life cycle in one season. A plant or a crops which complete their life cycle in one season, that plants dies after the flower turns into fruits and seeds. Cereal crops like wheat, rice, maize, these are annual crops. What do you mean by biennial crops? Are crops that have two different parts in their life cycle, which together last around 2 years. In the first year, the plant stored in the root or other part, and in the second year, they store food in produce leaves, flowers, fruits, and seeds. These plants are harvested after the first year, and you can just tell me some examples of like this. Carrot, have you seen carrot, radish, sweet potato? These are the examples of biennials. Now come perennials. Perennials are the crops that lives for many years and produce flowers and fruits every year. This type of plants are called perennials. Like mango, you may have seen, they are living for many years, but they produce 6 months or in a year, or in after 2 years they produce their fruits like mango, apple, orange. These are the example of perennials. So this was our first topic. Now I have to erase the board for second half.